Hi, my name is Rachel.
And I'm Raven.
And we're the queens of the bake shop. Today we're going to make for you a key lime cheesecake
With a graham cracker crust.
And we chose this recipe because key lime is Raven's favorite.
And cheesecake is Rachel's favorite.
So we thought this would be a good recipe to do together. So first we took 2 cups of graham crackers and melted 8 ounces of butter.
Which is also just a stick of butter.
And we put it in the bottom of our pan that's lined with parchment paper. And we baked that off for 5 minutes.
In a 10 by 10 square.
And next we took our filling, which Raven made up. And this just has 2 bricks of cream cheese,
8 ounces each.
half a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs, and 1 egg white, and a half a cup of sour cream. And we're going to pour that into our crust.
And you're also going to save a cup of this to add to the lime curd that will be in the layer.
You want to get this as smooth as you can so there's no lumps of cream cheese.
So make sure your first step is definitely creaming the the cream cheese and the sugar.
And then add the rest of your ingredients in slowly.
Ending with flour to thicken it up.
Yes, 2 tablespoons of flour. So with this, we're going to set this aside for the moment, and we're going to make our key lime curd. So in our curd, we took our softened butter, 1 stick of softened butter, 1 cup of sugar, and we creamed those together first, and then we added in 2 whole eggs, 2 egg yolks, and a half of cup of the key lime juice. Now when this is done, it's going to look curdled, but that's the way it's supposed to look. So we're going to take the curd and we're going to put it into the saucepan, and we're going to stir it until it's smooth. Once it becomes smooth, then we're going to boil it until it thickens. So just keep an eye on it because it will burn quick and it will burn to the bottom of the pan. And it'll thin out fairly quickly. The only thing you need to wait for is for it to thicken up, and that will probably take a few minutes.
And after it is thick, you want to make sure to cool it in the fridge before you add it to the cream cheese mixture because it will sink in if you do not cool it.
We're going to take out 3/4 of a cup of the key lime curd. After you let it cool, and let it cool in the fridge with some saran wrap over the top so that it won't get a film across it. Alright, and Raven is going to color the curd for us.
And you're going to want to use a little bit of yellow and a lot more green, especially since I like mine more green.
And then after you have that all colored into the shade that you want, you're going to take about half of the mixture, a little more than half of the mixture, and add it to the cup that we saved of the cream cheese filling. And we're going to mix that up and dollop it over the top of our cream cheese bars.
And you want a nice lime green color because they're supposed to be 2 different colors for when you mix them together. And now we're just going to make little dollops around the corners. Oops. And then you probably did it different. And then you're going to add the darker one in between those. And then the next step you're going to do is just your skewer to give it a creative design, and you start from one corner and go to the other.
After after you've made your design, you want to stick it in the oven at 350 and bake it for 35 minutes. And then when it comes out, let it cool for a good 15 minutes to a half an hour and stick it in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours, if not overnight.
Then you cut it up, eat it, and don't let anyone else have it.
Sharing's good, Ava.